Morning, guys. It's Sunday morning and I've got a car driving up my house. I'm just driving down to Pirate Camp. I'm gonna go and do a fitness session. It's my Sunday thing, and then go running afterwards. But yeah, it's been a bit of a quiet week, so I haven't had much to show, but see if I can get into some mischief today. I don't know, a lot of guys that watch my channel watch One Championship, and I'm just caught a couple of the fights yesterday. There was Nico Carrillo. He had a great win over City Chai. I mean, City Chai's getting up there in age, but still a very capable fighter, and Nico looked great, so that was good to see. And man, quickly, I dispatched Lyndon Knowles so quickly, but I really don't know what what they were thinking about even putting that fight on, to be honest. I mean, Lyndon Knowles hasn't fought for such a long time, and he has no attributes to beat quickly. If you look at their height, their weight, everything was wrong for him, and it's a shame. It's almost like someone had it in for him, you know. He maybe pissed someone off with that mustache that he's got, but yeah, I mean, shocking to see a knockout like that. And yeah, Lyndon did have a good career and everything, but yeah, I think he's been out of the ring way too long, and dealing with something like quickly is a problem, man. But anyway, I'm just gonna drive down to the street now. I'll show you when I get there. There's a couple of old schoolers. Got Rocky and Kat.
Yay! What's happening?
They've been coming here for years now. Both train at Unit and then
Unit 27, Tiger, Pirate, and Titans as well. Sorry.
Yeah, first time Titan yesterday actually, which was really good.
Yeah, it was did the Hyrox competitions.
Really good fun.
But yeah, man. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Okay, so I had a good session at Pirate Camp today. It was another one of those partner chippers, but I had a really strong partner, so it was a good workout. But I've just got home, and sometimes what I do is go on to Reddit and just have a look at what's going on there and try and help out, answer some questions on Thailand or Muay Thai or whatever. So one of the things that I saw was someone saying, I cannot recommend this pre-workout enough. And I'll just help that get in there. This is called Namra Dumpon. I think that's what it's called. But you buy that from Thai pharmacies, and it's supposed to be like a detox drink. But what it does, and I don't know what's in there, it's like a really powerful laxative. It's supposed to help with inflammation and bruising for after fights. But it's just a really powerful gut cleanse. So yeah, you drink that, and what people usually do is drink it before bed and then wake up and the heavens will open. And yeah, so there's that. But yeah, be careful with that stuff because it doesn't mess around. And as I've continued to scroll through the Muay Thai thread on Reddit, I'm gonna do it like this because I think it'll help with copyright strikes and stuff. I don't want to get another one because yeah, I got in trouble before. So yeah, this is a little bit of a clip from Lyndon Knowles and Quicklier. So yeah, I'll just show you. I don't want to get in trouble, but this is Lyndon. Oh, let me see.
Style is very in your face. I'm going to try and make it very comfortable for you. Big heart, go out all out war to be honest with my style. Just give it everything I've got.
Yeah, and that knockout was round 1. Now, I don't really know why they even put that fight on at all, and it's quite sad to see a fighter. You know, I'm sure he's in his late 30s or early 40s, and like I said, I mean, he's much shorter. I think he's 5'11", and Quickly is like 6'4", something like that. And you know, Quickly is competing at like top world level, you know, and Lyndon Knowles hasn't been. So I really don't know why this fight got made. And the things like this are a thing for me as an aging fighter. You know, I'm now 35. I'm 36 in a few months. I'm lucky in that I've always stayed disciplined with training, and you know, I've never really let myself go that much. So I've always been able to kind of get fit again to fight, and I've always wanted to be able to be in a position where I can run 10k, I can lift a certain amount of weight, and I can defend myself and, you know, a wife or whatever if need be. And I mean, Lyndon Knowles is a tough guy, but I don't think he's been staying in shape for the last few years that he's been in active fighting. So things like this are quite sad, and you know, living on past glory. There's no way that anyone really should have let that fight happen. So yeah, that was for me, that was a sad one. Okay, I'll answer another one of these Reddit things. Is it okay to be unhappy with the gym after 2 months? Please don't laugh at me for this. I've been thinking about this non-stop for the past week. I started 2 months ago at a gym. I felt happy. It's like a big family there. People have fun there, but things I realized over the last week. There's the owner, his girlfriend and a trainer. No idea whether they're certified trainers. Doesn't say anywhere. Muay Thai, they don't really have to be certified. You know, there's no real certification. You can pick up like a trainer's course or pad holding course out here in Thailand. And I'm not sure, different countries have different rules. Like I think in the UK, to be a certified coach, for like fitness classes, you need to have like an MBQ level 2 or equivalent. But man, like Muay Thai certifications and stuff, that I don't really think they exist. Owner apparently won 2 fights in Thailand, that's it. Trainer and girlfriend never fought professionally. I mean, that doesn't really mean anything. Winning 2 fights in Thailand, you know, whatever. The trainer and his girlfriend never fought professionally. They don't need to be fighters to be good trainers. That's quite often the case, and not all fighters make good trainers. So there's that too. Okay, the girlfriend does girls classes, but only started herself 3 years ago. Whatever. The owner never does beginners classes. According to his girlfriend, he doesn't want to because he doesn't have the patience and feels bored by beginners. He's also very overweight because, girlfriend quote, he doesn't care anymore and just wants to chill. Okay. I can understand being frustrated coaching beginners. It's much more fun to be able to analyze someone's style and like pick up little bits and like, you know, teaching more advanced things rather than jabbing a kick. But sometimes teaching beginners can help you learn as well. So yeah, I mean, it's something you have to do, and at the end of the day, it's beginners are going to pay your bills, not fighters, because they're cheap. Training doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. There's no pattern or consistency. She rarely corrects anyone. The trainer too. Yeah, I mean, if she's only got 3 years experience as a coach, yeah, and she's not correcting anyone, and you've only been training 2 months, yeah, that's not a good sign. They have 2 amateur fighters as of this year, but both lost their first fights about a month ago before they had no competing fighters. I found another gym that seems more consistent and professional. The owners and trainers are all certified, have won titles and many competing fighters in serious non-amateur fights. But is it wrong to be unhappy with my gym? Am I being ungrateful or obnoxious? Is my I'm unhappy gut feeling wrong? Please give me advice. I don't think you're wrong. I think if you're spending time and you're feeling like there's no consistency and they're not caring enough to correct you, I'd bounce, man. Especially if you're somewhere where you get, like, you know, there are other fighters there you're going to be able to spar with and stuff. I think that this person has probably answered the wrong question with their, you know, answered the wrong question with their question, you know. So yeah, that would be my advice. If you find yourself in a gym like that, it's probably going to be fine for fitness and that kind of thing. But if you want to take fighting seriously, you really need to be around other fighters or people on the same goal. Look, gyms like Bad Company in Leeds, the UK, you have fighters like Liam Harrison, but Liam Harrison wouldn't have been anything if it wasn't for Andy Housen and Jordan Watson being there together. They really made each other, and you know, it's the same for them. Like, Jordan would have been what he is without Liam, and you know, Andy the same. So yeah, I'd recommend moving if fighting is your goal and you're accessible, you've got access to another gym. So yeah, I quite like looking through these questions. So yeah, and if you've got something like that you want to, ask or whatever, just leave it in the comments. I will get back to you, or you can even message me on social media. Okay, well, I finished doing my nonsense. I sat around answering stuff on Reddit for a while, and yeah, messing around really. Now, got my pre-workout here. I did the workout that I did this morning. It was a partner chipper, just like it has been the last couple of weeks that I've been there. But there was a lot more running. So even though I've done a lot of running already, I still need to get my run done separately. As well as. So yeah, it was actually today. I'm seeing more and more gyms becoming like Hyrox style. All the gyms on the soy now. They're getting more like Hyrox affiliated. So I think it's great. I mean, a lot of people find, you know, Hyrox is more accessible and everything than CrossFit. So, and I think actually it's interesting. I went to a Hyrox competition yesterday at Titan Fitness on the soy, and because of the movements being different, like they're just very basic movements. It's like a sled push, wall balls, burpees, like that kind of stuff, the basic movements. But you do one of these things, like 100 wall balls, and then you run a kilometer. They're all partners yesterday, so I'm not sure if all Hyrox things are partners, but yeah, this one was. And it's interesting to see, like, because you're not lifting the same amount of weight as you would in CrossFit, and the movements aren't so specific. It was there were CrossFit athletes competing in this thing yesterday, but what was interesting for me was that the two guys that won it were boxers, and it kind of makes sense. You know, the weight's not heavy, so between them they can do 100 wall balls, you know, fairly easy. And of course, like the way that they're conditioned, 1K runs easy, so like, they were probably struggling more with the movements, but able to recover on the running better than the CrossFit guys. So that was cool. And I think that if you are a fighter that's looking to do some strength and conditioning, I think that Hyrox would be a great way to go. And like I said, like being on the soil, you're seeing more and more of these gyms becoming Hyrox affiliated. But the influence of Hyrox is, you know, it's coming up in the workouts as well. So there was a lot more running involved, which is great. You know, I couldn't compete in CrossFit because the movements are so specific. Like I can do a clean and jerk with kettlebells, but I can't do one with a barbell because of my shoulder. And they're real fussy. I can't do back squats either because I can't reach with this side. So but Hyrox I could compete, so I think I will at like one of the next ones that they do in Phuket, just for fun, see how I go. But yeah, like CrossFit, if you've tried it, and you found it was too difficult, or like you were limited with mobility, I'd really recommend doing Hyrox. I think it'd be a good thing to do, and I think if you're a fighter, it's definitely got a good crossover, and it showed yesterday by having boxers doing it that don't really train in that kind of stuff, but they were able to win it because their running is so good. And if you're just a runner, you know, you'll probably do quite well, but you would struggle on there. And if you're a weightlifter, you definitely struggle on the runs, but do well with the lifting stuff. So yeah, it was good. I really, it was good to watch, and it was interesting. And yeah, the workout this morning was good, but I still need to do a run for myself. And it's also such a beautiful day. It'd be a shame to waste the sun now that rainy season's on its way. You know, it'll be less and less of these days. So I'm going to take advantage. So I'll let you know how that goes. And then I'm intending on recording a few like little Muay Thai tutorials. So if that's something that you're interested in as well, like a few like, you know, Muay Thai tips and tricks and stuff, just let me know, and I'll try and show you the best I can. But yeah, I'm intending on doing this run, and then I'll go straight to the gym and do a bit there. So I'll see you soon. Okay, my favourite weapon in Muay Thai has to be the switch kick. Okay, but one of the reasons that I find it the best for me is that it's very difficult to defend against. It's very difficult to counter, and you can also set up a lot of stuff from the switch kick. So once you've established it, you kind of create a fear, so you make them scared of that. Okay, so it's here, boom, boom, kick. Okay, so that's my switch kick. Here, boom. I'm not kicking super hard because I've just done a big run and my calves are sore, so just kick there. Okay, once I've got that established, they're then going to be looking for that switch. Okay, so I'm going to go switch kick, boom. Okay, then I can switch. But from here, I can work more. I can, if they come at me with a counter, I can just step back. Okay, so I can go boom, switch kick, switch and step back. I can switch and make it more aggressive. So I can switch kick, boom, and then kick again. I can switch kick, okay, and from here switch, tip. It's limitless to what I can do. I can even create a better angle, boom, and then throw a harder kick. Okay, so like this, switch, hook, boom, kick. And one that always seems to work, and it's like a good little trap, is to switch. So I'll show you from the start. I'm going to switch, kick, boom, back, switch. They're waiting for that straight. They're going to throw a straight right, which is the natural counter to a switch kick. But I'm going to switch here, boom, and go into a low kick. Okay, back. I'll just take out their front leg. Okay, so show you a few variations. So switch kick, down, switch, knee. Okay, so switch, kick, switch, tip, switch, kick, boom, switch, hop, kick, like that. Okay, so that's something to try with a partner. So set it up, go switch, kick, and then switch into any weapon of your choice and work from there. And you can also play with your partner's aggression. Are they going to come forward? Are they going to go back? If it is that they run away, you can also boom, switch, okay, and then switch again. Judge their reaction. If they go back, you can just walk forward. Okay, it's a very versatile weapon.